Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Katya and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful poncho. It is an easy pattern, you just need to know how to work double crochets and it is size adjustable. For this project I used number 4 medium weight yarn, 100% acrylic. I chose charcoal as my main color and then in between I used scrap yarn. You decide how you like to work on your rows. You can just use one color or you can switch it off, but I'll show you today how to switch the colors. And you're also going to need your 5.5mm crochet hook. I'll be using pink as my main color so you can see better. We're going to start with the slip knot and we need to chain a total of 82 chains, but we're going to chain loosely. Don't make it too tight. If you like to change the size, go ahead and chain even amount of chains. And if you want to make this poncho for kids, you can go ahead and chain 62. I'm going to continue and chain 82 chains and then I'll meet you back. I finished chaining a total of 82 chains and we're going to slip stitch into the first chain to join. Without twisting the chains, go ahead and find the first chain. And right over here is the first chain. Go ahead and insert the hook into that chain. Using the working yarn, we're going to go ahead and slip stitch. For round 1, we're going to start with the chain 3. This chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. Back into that very first chain right over here where you slip stitched into, go ahead and work 4 double crochets. And with this chain 3, it's going to be a total of 5 double crochets. And one more. Let's go ahead and count really quickly. We should have 5. So here's chain 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to go ahead and work 1 double crochet into each of the next 40 chains. So that was 1, 2, and I am holding on to the yarn tail right here as I work on my double crochets. And I'm working it in. So that way at the end, I'm not going to have that many yarn tails to work on. I'm going to continue and work on my double crochets until I have a total of 40 and then I'll meet you back. So you're just going to work 40 double crochets. This doesn't include the 5 that we did in the beginning. So go ahead and work 40 double crochets and then I'll meet you back. I finished working a total of 40 double crochets and so far we have the 5 double crochets we worked in one chain and then we have 40 double crochets worked across the 40 chains. If you're making a kid size, you just work 30 double crochets. Into the next chain we're going to work 5 double crochets. So pick up that one chain and work 5 double crochets into that same chain. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're just going to repeat. So into the following 40 chains, go ahead and work 1 double crochet. Continue working your double crochets across. You should have a total of 40, and then I'll meet you back. At the end of round 1, this is how it looks like. So we have our 5 double crochets worked into the first chain. We worked 40 double crochets. Then we worked 5 double crochets into the following chain. And then we finished with 40 double crochets. And to finish, we're just going to go ahead and slip stitch on top of the third chain. So right here, we're going to count 1, 2, 3. Pick up both loops. And round 1 is finished. For round 2, I'm going to show you how to change the color. So if you're going to do that, you're going to need your new color. You're going to wrap it around the hook and pull through. Hold on to the yarn tail. Tighten the working yarn of the first yarn you used. Hold on to it as well. And now we're going to go ahead and use the new color. And we're going to start with the chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to work, and remember this chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. So right over here we have our set of 5 double crochets. The chain 3 was the first one, so here's 1, 2, 3. The third one being the middle, we need to work 5 double crochets into that middle double crochet of set of 5. So right here, once again, we have the set of 5, which includes the chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to find the middle one, which is the third double crochet. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3 into this chain right here. You can even add a stitch marker if that helps you. We need to work 5 double crochets. So right here we work the chain 3, which is the first double crochet. And I am going to hold on to the yarn tails as I work on my double crochets. We're going to continue and work a double crochet into the next stitch. And right over here, we're at the third double crochet. We're going to work 5 double crochets into that stitch. And I am holding on to the yarn tails. And this will help you, so at the end of the rounds you don't have a lot of yarn tails to work in, so we're just working on them as we work on the rounds. 3, 4, and 5. If it helps you, you can go ahead and find your third double crochet from the set of 5. So here's 1, 2, 3, and go ahead and add a stitch marker into that stitch. And the stitch with the stitch marker is where you need to work 5 double crochets. And now we're just going to go ahead and work 1 double crochet into each of the stitches until you get to the set of 5. And for this yarn, you can go ahead and cut it. I'm going to do that later. And you're just going to continue. So you're going to work your double crochets until you get to the set of 5 right over here, the ones that we worked on. So go ahead and work on your double crochets, and then I'll meet you right here. Right over here, we finished working on our double crochets, and we're at that area where we have a set of 5 worked into that same stitch. We're going to go ahead and find the middle, which is the third double crochet. You can count from this end 1, 2, 3, or you can count from this end 1, 2, 3. And as always, you can go ahead and add a stitch marker if it's easier for you. And now we're just going to go ahead and work our double crochets until we get to the stitch marker or the third double crochet. And right over here into the stitch, we're going to go ahead and work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Looking back, we're going to go ahead and find our third double crochet or the middle one. So here's 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and place your stitch marker into that stitch. That way, when you work your next round, you know that right over here into this stitch, you're going to work 5 double crochets. And we're just going to go ahead and repeat what we did on the other side. We're just going to work double crochets until the end. Pick up each stitch and work your double crochet, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. We'll finish it together and we'll change the color again. And this is how it looks like. At the end of round 2, this is how it looks like. We worked 5 double crochets on this side and 5 double crochets right here. And in between, we worked 1 double crochet here on this side and 1 double crochet using each stitch on this side. And to finish, we're just going to slip stitch using the top of the third chain. And right over here, be careful, don't work your double crochet using the space or this loop. You already worked your chain 3. So let's go ahead and find the top of the chain 3. Here's 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and slip stitch. And you're done with round 2. For round 3, we're going to change the color to the main color again. I used pink here, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring in the pink color again. Same as before, we're going to wrap it around the hook, hold on to the yarn tail, and hold on to the green color or whatever second color you were using. Hold on to it and go ahead and chain 3. This chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. And once again, I am going to hold on to this yarn tail so I can work them in. And we're going to go ahead and work 1 double crochet until we get to the stitch marker. And if you're not using a stitch marker, you just need to find the middle stitch of the set of 5 double crochets, or the third double crochet. So right over here, I'm holding on to the yarn tails as I work on my double crochets. And I'm right over here where the stitch marker is. I'm going to remove it, and into that stitch, we're going to go ahead and work 5 double crochets. And remember, it's the set of 5, the middle one, you're working 5 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're just repeating round 2 for the rest of the pattern. And right over here we have the set of 5. We're going to go ahead and find the middle. So here's 1, 2, 3. Into this stitch right here, go ahead and put your stitch marker back. And you're going to go ahead and cut this later, but we're just going to work 1 double crochet until we get to the next stitch marker. Continue working on your double crochets into each stitch around until you get to the stitch marker, and then I'll meet you back. I worked my double crochets, and right over here is our second stitch marker. Let's go ahead and remove it. And into the stitch, go ahead and work 5 double crochets. And now I'm just going to go ahead and find the third double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and into the stitch, go ahead and place your stitch marker. And now you're just going to go ahead and work 1 double crochet into each stitch across until you get to the beginning of the round. Continue working on your double crochets, and then I'll meet you back. We'll finish it together. I'm coming to the end of round 3, and I have 1 stitch left. I'm going to go ahead and work 1 double crochet into the last stitch. And remember, don't work a double crochet using the stitch because the chain 3 is there. And we're going to go ahead and slip stitch using this chain 3, the top of the chain 3, slip stitch to end round 3. And now we're just going to go ahead and repeat round 2 again. We're going to change the color, so go ahead and find your next color. Wrap it around the hook, pull through, hold on to the yarn tail and the pink color. And we're going to start with the chain 3. This chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. And same as before, we're just holding on to the yarn tails. And we're going to work 1 double crochet until we get to the stitch marker. One more, and right over here is the stitch marker. Go ahead and remove it and work 5 double crochets into that stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now go ahead and find your third double crochet, or the middle one. 1, 2, 3. Place your stitch marker back, and you're just going to work 1 double crochet across until you find your next stitch marker. Once you're at that stitch marker, I'll meet you back and we'll continue together. And this is how it looks like. We're right where the stitch marker is at. We're going to go ahead and remove it and work 5 double crochets using that same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. If it helps you, you can go ahead and add a stitch marker right now. And that way you don't need to count. So it's the third one, 4, and 5. Or you can finish your set of 5 double crochets and then add the stitch marker using the middle one or the third one. Whichever one is easier for you, go ahead and do that. And now we're just going to work 1 double crochet into each stitch until the end. Continue working on your double crochets, and then I'll meet you at the end of the round. Don't forget to slip stitch using the top of the third chain. At the end of round 4, this is how it looks like. And you're just going to continue on this pattern and repeat round 2 and make your poncho as long as you want it to be. And right over here, this is where the shoulders are going to go. So you're just going to continue and work on this pattern. I will let you know how many rounds I worked on mine. I worked a total of 27 rounds and I finished with the main color. You don't have to work 27 rounds. You can work less or more. It is up to you. You could also add fringe to the bottom of the poncho. And once you're done with your rounds, you're just going to fasten off and weave in your yarn tail. There should be only one because we worked on the yarn tails for each round. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.